My name is Gabriel and I'm a software developer. I major in mostly backend. It's actually been really interesting. I never heard of Elarian, but now just getting to hear about it and understand what it is they're trying to achieve. I actually think it's something new that can actually bring a lot of value to clients. And the fact that it's very scalable and customer centric, that's really amazing. I had the chance to work on the SDK, and the code has also been written very nicely and neatly, which is really nice. So basically, what we decided to do with my team is we decided to contribute to the SDK. So basically, the increase in GDPR regulations, customers tend to want to own their data more and more. So basically, what we did was try to sort of add a feature that would enable people to delete their data from the platform. And so we had to understand the SDK spec and also tweak the SDK and sort of modify it a bit. And it goes into the whole notion of the company, which is also collaborating with other developers in open source. And it was really interesting for me, I guess. Yeah. I think it's very simple to use, simple to understand. So I tell them to give it a go. And also if you want to get up and running very quickly, you don't have to worry a lot about the setup, the integrities. It's all abstracted for you. All you have to do is focus on the customer and create meaningful engagement. And I think that's the most value that Elarian provides.
My name is Roman Joroge. I'm a student at the University of Nairobi studying computer science. The hackathon has been great. I've gotten a good opportunity to learn about many new technologies, and I believe it's helped me further my career. So our group was looking to solve the issue of confirmation of payments. So we're simulating sort of a Jumia app. We make a demo payment, then after you've confirmed it, sends you a message stating how much you've paid, what you've bought. So far it's been going well. I'll tell other developers to stop slacking, come join the hackathon. It's a lot of fun and you learn a lot of things. I learned about the Elarian API and also got a chance to brush up on HTML, CSS, and the experience was good. I learned a lot when got to eat good food. So I'm fine.
My name is Anne Masharia, and I am in the data analysis space. Glad to be here today. My experience today has been very interesting. This was a software development event, and I am more into data analytics, but it was really good to interact with the software developers, trying to see how data analytics can be plugged into the software development processes, and also knowing more people in the tech community, because I believe in the tech community you have to know people, exchange skills, and learn and grow. Yes. Some of the things I have learned today, first of all, there's how different tools are being used in software development. For example, in my team, we had someone working on Python, we had someone working in Java. So I've seen how collaboration and different tools come together to create things. I've also seen that there's room for data analytics also in the software development space. So we should not be afraid. Someone in software dev should not be afraid to go to an analysis event. Also, someone in analysis should be free to go to a software development event, because at the end of the day, they all come together to help build tech solutions for clients and ourselves. Developers and analysts, you hold the key to the problems of the future. So keep sharpening your skills, keep growing the community, keep interacting, and that's my parting shot.
Okay, my name is Gift Naomi. I'm a student. I school in the Kenya High School. I'm currently in Form 2. Okay, my experience, I have learned many things I had not learned mostly about coding. I did not know how to code, but by the help of my brother who I came with, has given me the experience of how to code, and that there are many fields there are many types of things you can do in life. Even if you are still a student, you can still be active in another part and be productive than be a consumer, than the way other people, like the way young people are mostly consumers than producers. I have learned that you can make your own app. You can also make a website. Yeah, it's something that people are doing. It's not about somebody, one person who can do it. All of us can, and it starts with the experience and exposure to other things and other people. I would like to tell them that mostly at their free time should try to learn more things. Not very serious, but something that can help you in life. Okay, like coding, that will really help you in life, than just staying or using your free time well, and also trying to know more things and be exposed to other things than what you're used to. Yeah, and mostly young people or my peers mostly use the phone. They don't take fully advantage of the phone or even the technology that is there, but become more consumers than producers. So at this age, they should at least learn, so that when they are maybe at older or even start early enough. Yeah, I see a future cause it has been introduced to me and I'm learning about it. So I possibly say like I'll be engaged in it.
So my name is Sam Gikandi. I'm the CEO at Africa's Talking Group, where we basically make life easy for developers. So our goal is to make sure that we expand opportunities for developers and we give them the tools, the environment they need to be successful. So we have a flagship product, which is Telco API. So it's an API that makes it easy for developers to connect to mobile operators like MTN, Airtel, Safaricom, and so on and so forth for their communication needs. So if you want to send bulk SMS, if you want to build USSD applications, you can connect to that API, and then you can basically communicate with any user across Africa. We also have a customer data product. So this is actually a platform that reduces the time it takes to build an application that is personalized from months to hours. So you don't have to think about analytics, you don't have to think about managing distributed infrastructure, and we have a programming framework that makes it easy for you to personalize how you build this application for every user. So if user X comes to use your application versus user Y, you can personalize their experience. And this is a product that we've developed over the last couple of years. We're very excited about it. We're excited about the ease of use, the developer experience, the personalization capability at scale, the ability to automate communications across multiple providers like Africa's Talking, Twilio, the ability to automate payments, manage wallets, manage your organization's money, all just using simple calls to an API using JavaScript, Python, PHP, or your favorite language. And it's also a product that makes it easy for you to respect the customer's data. So it gives you a way to basically build a lot of the requirements around data privacy, data protection, and giving the customer the ability to manage their own data. So we have all the tools that make it easy for you to do that. And it's a very ambitious product, and we've been toying around with different ways of going to market, and we ultimately decided that we'd like to basically go to market together with the developer ecosystem. So not only would we like to release this product, but we'd also like to make it open source. So make it available for developers so anyone can contribute and basically share their vision on what they think this product should look like. And we're already seeing a lot of energy. Behind me there is tons of developers that are already giving us a lot of feedback, a lot of insights, and are raring to go to really help build this product and take it to market. And we're seeing this as something that can really re-energize and galvanize the developer ecosystem, especially here in Africa, by having these large-scale products. So this product is more than 100,000 lines of code. So it's actually a massive product. There's lots of great engineering in there. And we think that it can actually help help developers move from where they are to building products that work at scale, that have analytics, are well distributed, and so on and so forth. So we basically want to use this to teach developers how to build these kinds of applications. So we're very open, and we also want to build in a business model that rewards people who contribute, rewards the creativity of developers. So let's say you come, you build an application, and some company wants to use that application. We want to make sure the developer who builds the application gets paid every time the company uses that application. So we want to share the revenues from this product with the developers. And we also want to use this product to seed a foundation for the African girl child. So we think the African girl child is the most marginalized population in the world, and we'd like to use this to basically bring resources that help advance the causes of the African girl child, expand opportunities, and maybe have a lot more women coming into the tech ecosystem. Because I think, and if you look behind me, there's a lot of energy amongst guys to come and hack and build code. But we'd love to create safe spaces where even women, girls can come and really learn how to code. We just talked to one girl who wants to become a neuro brain surgeon, and so you can see the girls are not shying away from really tough technical opportunities. So we want to make sure that they're also well represented in tech, which we think can really transform this continent very, very quickly. So so Elarian for us, we think Elarian means good. We think that's what it stands for, and we want to see if it's something, if we try and do this, if we try and bring the ecosystem together, if we try and open it up, teach developers how to build this product, can we come up with something that is African, that is basically going to help us advance, as a continent and expand opportunities for everyone. So that's, in a nutshell, that's where we are. So Africa's Talking has provided almost like a thin layer that allows you to reach users very easily. Now, once you start reaching these users at scale, you need to personalize how you work with these users. So if you think about, for example, you're building an application that will provide banking services to farmers, and you want to understand how each farmer wants to consume those services. In order for you to build an application that is personalized for each of your 100,000 farmers, there's a lot of engineering that goes into that. So Elarian looks at that problem and then figures out how do you build using simple technologies, but then build something that makes it easy for you to personalize and make sure every farmer is feeling like you're talking to them. They're not just one in a crowd. So Elarian does that by helping you as a developer build a rich digital equivalent of your customer. So there's what we call an Elarian entity, and that's a representation of your customer. And then that entity is then empowered to engage you, the human. So that entity is the one that will send you a message, is the one that will initiate a payment, is the one that will receive a payment, it will handle your call. So it's almost like a digital virtual assistant that knows who you are and decides, today is Independence Day in Nigeria. You're Nigerian, you're a particular age, you want to receive a message. Maybe you're patriotic. Or maybe you're a teenager, you don't care, you're not so patriotic, so you don't want to receive that message. Or you've expressed interest in attending an event, the event is happening today, we want to remind you, hey, this event is happening. So how do you create and bring to life that digital persona. And what does that persona look like? So you have information on their messaging, on their payments, on their activities. So let's say you have a website, what activities have they been doing on the website? You've built an app, what activities have they been doing on that app? And then how do you now look at that in totality and then decide, how do I engage this user? So that's the whole goal behind Elarian. We can start building a new type of app that really has the 360-degree view of this person, and then makes decisions on how to engage these customers. So we're excited about where that's going to go. Obviously, we're going to rely a lot on the creativity of developers once they start, the more they start discovering what the platform does. And we're seeing this with more and more hackathons, people are starting to internalize. Oh, so this is not the traditional database. This is a new kind of database that allows me to build a different way of engaging the customer. And at the same time, gives you the tools to give the customer control over that data. Because let's say someone travels to Uganda, uses the app. When they come back to Kenya, they might decide, hey, I don't want you to have my data. So you can actually go in and specify, I don't want this data to be retained by this application. And if you think about use cases like healthcare, even financial, fintech use cases where data is quite sensitive, that becomes one of those use cases that I think we can really drive a lot of that value by making it easy for developers to build those kinds of applications. Absolutely. So we're giving the developer the tools they need to give their customers the power over their data. Ultimately, that's the principle behind Elarian, and we say it's about building responsibly. So you don't throw all users into one database and then treat them all the same and send a bulk message to all of them, wishing them happy birthday. No, you treat each user as if they are a unique individual. They have their own preferences. There's a way they want to be engaged. There's a way they want you to use their data. So we're giving you the tools to build those kinds of applications. So it's, and I think it's kind of a bridge between Web 2 and Web 3. If you think about it, where Web 3 is all about anonymizing the data and decentralizing and making sure that you have full autonomy over that data. So we're giving the customer that experience, but then using Web 2 technology. Oh, it's been amazing. I love. I'm a young soul at heart. I'm almost 40, but I like house music. I'm just getting back into it. I love the energy. I love the conversations I'm having with developers. I love that even though we haven't done this for quite a number of months, the energy is still there. There's a lot of enthusiasm. There's a lot of just push to get this done. I love the atmosphere. I just wish there were more women that came for these hackathons, and that's my challenge. How do we get to the point where there is equal representation and we're not leaving a certain section of the population behind? How do we become intentional about that? But for me, I wish we could do this every day. I mean, I really wish we could do this, and I really want to do this to the point where we have a sufficient quorum of developers who really know how to build this product and who can really help drive this vision along and bring their own creativity into this. So it's been great. It's been great.